What was that? Shh. There, again. What the hell? Mutants! Fire! Behind you! Why you?
Every time I come back to play this game, I feel like it should have been so much more popular and appreciated. It seems that every game in this FPS survival horror series, called Metro, turns out heavily underrated. With Metro Exodus releasing on the Epic Games Store first, it sure didn't help the cause, but I feel like this project deserves so much more praise than what it has right now. Metro Exodus is one of the most beautiful, atmospheric, and intense game I have ever played, period. Everything feels so real. The world itself, the armor, the enemies, and the weapons. It all feels like it has gone through so much. It's sturdy and has weight. I'm blown away every single time I hop back into the series, and Metro Exodus is by far the best climax of the Metro franchise, even though there is another sequel coming up. It brings Artyom, the beloved character of the games, and his wife out of the claustrophobic Metro tunnels where they lived for so long, and into the daylight of the beautiful post-apocalyptic Russia. Never have I seen a project so perfectly created that mixes both a linear FPS route with an alive open world, with each location being very different than the other.
So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae? Or do we let... It's on! I'll cover you!
This game, in my opinion, definitely took the post-apocalyptic genre to brand new standards, while enhancing and making better what was hated from it. You know all these E3 demos that we see each year at the event that all look so surreal? Well, this game is a non-stop E3 demo, in which you feel like you're playing in a movie. I mean, just look at the intro of the game and tell me how this isn't super atmospheric right here. Metro Exodus begins the story with the hope of finding human life outside of the Metro, and Artyom always keeps that hope. That is why, thanks to him, he and his friends have come out of their own, the Metro, to explore all of Russia in what was said to be a dead world where oxygen is non-existent. Turns out the world above is more than alive, and Artyom will discover plenty of different locations, desert, forest, dead cities, all filled with different factions of enemies, monsters, bosses, vehicles, and much more. Each location, or region as we could call them, have something unique to do, whether it be from the objectives, secrets, weapons, and loot.
Don't leave me here, man! There's lots of fucking wolves here!
It feels so great to just splash through a horde of monsters while wandering around the open desert. It's perfect. The graphics itself, as you can see, well, there's nothing bad to say about it. The textures are photorealistic, the faces of each person are way beyond what is seen in normal games of today, the animations are fluid and all feel smooth, The lightning is absolutely crazy and look even better than real life. Each weapon has a different weight and a different damage to it. They all feel really powerful and distinct, so when you have to choose a maximum of 3 weapons in your inventory, you have to think about it a lot, because each location brings different difficulties to your weapons. In dark environments, weapons like a crossbow is almost useless. One thing that might be the game's biggest con is the waiting time before starting a mission. We usually have to talk with plenty of people, each talking for way too long, and you just stopping listening for a second and losing valuable information. But that's about it. I couldn't find something else that is truly bad. The story is really good and engaging, and the best part about it are the characters. Each person will have its own moment where you can talk with them, play guitar with them, smoke, have some fun, and much more. You will actually care for these characters and you will want them to live. 4A Games really put a lot of dialogue in this to understand each person. Thus it created great chemistry between the characters.
Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Look, hear that?
Overall, Metro Exodus is still an excellent open-world FPS that delivers the quality already made famous from the previous games, and if you haven't played it yet, it is a must-play, even at full price. It upgrades the gameplay in new ways, bringing it to a level that surpasses the previous projects in the series. Overall, it could take 20 to 30 hours to finish, depending on the things you do and try to find, as there is a lot of secrets to uncover.
Bring it on! Whoa! Incoming! Get ready! These have been here for at least 20 years. Let's move on and keep your eyes peeled. These guys can't hurt us, but the survivors might.
Alright guys, if you think Metro Exodus is underrated and an amazing project, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to stay tuned on more revisit of games like these. See you guys soon.
Any extra radiation, darling?